I think we're good. So, guys, I had my Wi-Fi for like 5 minutes when my power came back on, then it died off. So, if for whatever reason my power goes off or my Wi-Fi goes off again, I just want you guys to know that the stream may pause sometime while I'm talking. Okay? So I'll put down a little thing here saying, telling people about it. So, stream cuts off. I am sorry. Uh, there we go. And that should do the trick, I think. Pin message. There you go. Hey, Bideford. Hey, Jim Bob. Hey, Rybread, if you guys are here. I'm going to see how reliable this is right now. My Wi Fi literally just came back on a few minutes ago, and it had been on for like maybe 5 minutes before that, and then it died again. So I'm not entirely sure how reliable my Wi Fi is going to be during the stream. And if it does cut off, I apologize. I won't even be able to turn off the stream if that does occur, okay? Now, but yeah, so heads up, I haven't really been able to do much stuff today. I had to like rush to the store. Well, not rush. I had to rush to get to better service because I was trading today, and I lost my power. Right, but then what also happened where I'm at is all the cell towers went down. So you could call people, but there was no LTE, 5G, 4G, none of that stuff. So I couldn't see any of my positions whatsoever. I broke out almost even. I lost a little bit of bucks. That was fine though because I could have lost a lot more, right? But it was definitely not something I wanted to experience again. But glad to see you all. There we go. Hey, Rybread again, Jim. The whales are messing with your Wi-Fi. I mean, I'm sure they are right now. Freaking, this has been a long freaking day, and the fact that my power's gone out, my Wi-Fi's gone out, my 4G, 5G's gone out. I was just like, what the heck is going on on today? But let's just do a little quick recap on what Bitcoin's been up to. I posted a new video today. I'm going to try to do these every day from now on, as long as my power stays on, of course. Where I talk about, like a 1 minute video breaking down Bitcoin's daily goal here, basically. I'm talking a little bit about a little bit of long term stuff, but mostly just the day-to-day goals here. So, excuse me. Well, that's not how you spell YouTube. But I'm gonna start posting these shorter videos. I know a lot of you guys watched it. These ones right here, nasty fight. Oh, that's me. Daily Bitcoin update in under 2 minutes. So it'll be like it'll be a shorter video. Basically, it was around like a minute 10 seconds or a minute 5 seconds, but then I had to do the end screen. So I'm gonna try to find a way to make the whole video be about a minute or less if I can to make it a little bit shorter, or maybe it'll just be a 2 minute video. I'm not entirely sure yet, but it'll definitely be a shorter video. That way you guys can see what's going on. And I'll delete this nasty short. Look at the picture they took of me on this one. I was just like, geez. But I'll take that off later. But yeah. So right now things are kind of shaky here as far as Wi-Fi is concerned. I have the power back. I haven't had any more flickering issues with that as of late. But the Wi-Fi on and off has been a little bit more of a pain for me. But yeah. Right now, guys, we're still holding. We're still fine. Um, you know, we still got to watch this trend line here. But my major concern for Bitcoin right now is it's going to have to make a choice. That was the gist of the video I made for you guys earlier today. Pretty soon, something big needs to happen with Bitcoin where we have a major surge above the 200 daily moving average. Or if, we wait 2-3 more days. So what's today? Monday. Like, if we haven't made a stronger move by maybe Wednesday, Thursday, I think you're going to see shorts try to break us down below the 20-day moving average and try to push us back down, sub 44,000 or around 44,000 here. And then we might get kind of stuck here for a minute and eventually come back down. I'm hoping and I'm predicting, right, that we are going to break out sometime this week to kind of go over with this daily, for this weekly chart that we're looking at. I'm hoping that we're going to hold the 20 and the 50. The 50 is not as reliable. You can see right here, look at that, closed below it, closed above it, closed below it. It's not always the best one for us to be using here, but it's doing okay so far for us. It's been tapping on the 20 here, but I'm hoping that later on this week we're going to have a surge, and this is the week we're going to have a big move here, right? That's what I'm really hoping for. And go back over here a little bit. That's Ichimoku. There we go. We did close above the Ichimoku level. We didn't really do much after that, which was kind of a bummer. But this is on the weekly chart, of course. So I'm hoping maybe this one will be the surge. But more important than that, if we go over here to the MACD, 200 daily moving average on the weekly chart here. I'm hoping we tapped it once. Hopefully this will be the week that we can really soar above it and then try to get back up here towards about $52,000. That's really the goal right now. There we go. You know, almost $53,000, I think would be that major level of resistance that we might see. And you guys can see that somewhat of an ascending triangle we're in right now. It's the small version of it. The larger ascending triangle is way over here. I don't think we're going to take all that time to break out or break down here. So, but that's what the short-term goal is here. Oops, wrong what I wanted to do for now. But there we go. That's kind of the short term of my thoughts of what's going on right now. The crucial thing that we want to do is we want to stay above the 20-week moving average. If by some reason we can just kind of consolidate in the $48,000, $52,000 range, somewhere in that, like a little bit of a brick right here, then, you know, give it a few more weeks, even a month or so, we may have the opportunity to have a golden cross where the 20 comes back up above the 50 moving average here before any like nasty effects may happen after this death cross here, right? Like with the death cross, not this one because it happened pretty fast, but this death cross here where, you know, we broke down, we had a nice little surge, then we came back down pretty hard. And what stopped us this time, right? It was the 50-week moving average, but if you look at right here, it was also the 200 daily moving average that stopped us, right? And right now we're above the 50, but we're not above the 200. So that really does seem to be this really like, if you guys are like, you know, if you're a whale that wants to short, that's your Alamo. You do not want to let us break above that level. You want to keep us below that so you can keep on shorting and bring Bitcoin down, so to speak. If you're a bull, that's the, you know, that's what your ultimate goal is for right now, is to just break above the 200 and hold. If you can do that, then man, that 200 daily moving average should be a really good level of support, which will make a lot of people very excited. All right, I'll put that back over here. I can go back over here to the, maybe to the 15 or so. Oh yeah, I put up a new trend line here just in case you guys wanted to see. It's just a little bit of a descending triangle right here. Triangle, trying to hold this support level that kind of goes back to here, this neckline. But just trying to hold it basically and break out. And maybe if we break out above this, that'll be that nice surge that we've been looking for a while. So hopefully over the next couple of days, we can kind of just inch closer to that, then boom. So I'm still happy with a few of the plays that we've been talking about. Now I gave you guys plays for Friday, and I think they did okay. I didn't really get a chance to look at too much of them. I only traded a few, but let me take a quick peek here. So let me send this out a little bit more. Yeah. So we talked about Luna. Luna went up a little bit more. Luna went, yeah, okay, it went up a little bit more. That was fine. So what is this? April 1st. April 1st was the Friday. Okay, so as far as Luna is concerned, it got you a profit if you're still holding it around 10%. Not too bad for a call. I wish it would have went a little bit higher, but I'm still kind of bullish on it, so I'm still holding mine, hoping something happens. Which other ones did we talk about? We talked about Ethereum Classic. It didn't really do much here. This is more of a longer term play, but I'm hoping that basically something pops here eventually off of the golden cross that we're seeing right here, and we should see a golden cross with the 50 and the 200 over the next few weeks. Dot didn't really do much. It got rejected here, so this one was a bad call on my part. I was kind of more hopeful that it was going to break out. Well, I didn't buy any because it didn't break out, but I was hoping it would break out, right? STMX, April 1st. If you bought it April 1st, what was this? I mean, you had a chance to make 23% profit. I scaled some out here and here. And the rest of it actually got stopped out of it as it broke down below the 200 daily. So I made a decent profit, but I wish I would have scaled a little bit sooner. Anything else here? FTM we talked about. Nothing really happened as far as FTM. It's still kind of going sideways, still holding the 200 daily moving average. The 50 daily moving average. I'm hoping the golden cross here gives a little bit of a boost back up towards maybe 175 or so. ICP, it broke out, didn't really do much. I mean, April 1st is when we talked about it. So I guess it did go up a little bit, but of course not as much as you want to see off of a breakout. Anything else that we talked about? Mana didn't do anything. Mana is getting close to a death cross / golden cross, which is kind of in a weird spot. I'm not sure what to make of that. Look at that. The 50s, we're about to have a golden cross because we just had a golden cross with the 20 and the 200. We're about to have another one with the 20 and the 50, but we're also about to have a death cross where the 50 comes down below the 200. That's going to be interesting. Anything else that we talked about? I don't think so. Litecoin, did we anything happen there? It was sideways, holding the 20. Elon coin, no, nothing happened. No, that we didn't even talk about that one. Sol, nothing happened here. It tried to break out, and it did break out, but nothing. Bitcoin took it back down, unfortunately. So, some mixed results there. Excuse me.